Yo, what up, it's Don.
Sammy Lee here.
We are the Soul Brothers. How you guys doing? Back up in it. Some new Nike tech is out. It's on the loose.
Is it new Nike tech or what? Oh my god.
It's new tech, you know?
I guess.
It's a whole new world. It's FlyLeather. Like Flyknit, but not at all.
I feel like whenever someone at Nike has like a baby, they just name it Fly, like Joe or Fly Sarah or something like that.
Sarah.
You know what I'm saying? They just put Fly in front of everything. But or hyper. But they, they said it's a new process. It's a combination of real leather and then 50% real leather and 50% like recycled leather, and they put it together and then they make what they call this material, FlyLeather. And I believe it was 50%. I'm not sure the exact percentage. And they said it's a lot more sustainable. It's better for the environment and it feels just the same as leather, but it's like 5 times more durable and 40% lighter and stuff like that than real leather. We shall see about that. But this is the first shoe that Nike released. It's the classic tennis shoe. I don't really think you should play tennis in this.
No, don't do that.
But this is just like a casual shoe, I guess.
But back in the day, people had to play in stuff like this.
That's crazy.
Which is crazy.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
But the overall shoe, I guess we'll do a review of the shoe also. Casually, not that comfortable. Online it says
it's not your standard rock cedar cushion,
Yeah. Online it said it's a foam cushion, so maybe it's inserted in here, but it sucks. It feels like a Converse, and I hate that. And the insole's okay, but it's very stiff, and you just have your standard herringbone traction pattern, so there's that. But casually, I guess it looks okay. Just your retro, retro casual tennis shoe, I guess.
Yeah, these are cool.
But comfortability wise, it's not that comfortable.
Yeah.
All right, now moving on to the actual material, the FlyLeather. How does it feel?
It feels like synthetic leather.
It does. It doesn't feel super nice.
It's really soft though.
It is.
It has like a nice soft touch, but it
doesn't feel like. Okay.
Yeah, it's like kind of stiffer than a.
All right. So.
But there's different quality leathers as well.
There are. So this is basically the highest quality leather that I've seen on a shoe, excluding some Jordans, but I don't really collect Jordans, so
yeah, we're like on a basketball shoe.
Yes.
Because some of these like New Balances and some of these collab sneakers get pretty crazy with the materials, but we don't have any of those on hand.
Yes. So this is the Brand Black Force Vector Premium, I believe, and touching this, it just feels like leather.
Yeah, for sure.
And then if you look at it, there's like a grain to it.
Yeah, there is.
But if you look at the FlyLeather, it looks like it has holes indented into it, so that there's like kind of like a fake texture to it.
Yeah, exactly.
To make it look like leather. You know what I'm saying?
And it's crazy how quick like your subconscious mind kind of recognizes that.
Yes. That
it is like a false texture.
Yes.
I mean, you touch real leather, you just know it's real leather.
Yes. And another example is the Jordan 13 Low. There is this really premium
tumbled leather. Yeah,
the tumbled leather, and you can see that it is a real leather material, right?
Yeah.
Unless there's like an actual pattern to it.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah. And then here on the toe,
because leather is skin.
Yes.
It's it's an organic material. It's cowhide. So yeah.
Doesn't that feel like?
It's got some grip to it.
Yeah.
Tell them to feel it.
Feel
this.
when you feel it, it feels the same. But then when you push on it, there's like a little bit of a different kind of like give to the leather material.
Yeah. And
then the FlyLeather feels more like synthetic and like fake. And then real leather actually feels a little bit better, I guess. But is this real leather? Hopefully this is real leather.
It's not even real leather.
Is this real leather?
I don't know.
It looks like real leather, right?
It looks like real leather.
It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know why.
It feels like real leather. They're getting pretty good nowadays at synthetic leather. But this isn't just your standard synthetic leather, This is some type of new process they're doing.
Yes.
and you can kind of tell.
Let's actually weigh it. So this is just a size 7.5. It's 9.81.
That's light.
And then let's check like the Jordan 11 versus 13.23.
Yeah.
Versus the Force Vector Premium,
which will be the heaviest one.
You think so?
Yeah.
Nope.
No.
12.87. And then the Jordan 13 Low is 13.02.
Wow.
So it is very light. I'm not sure if the cushion or anything has anything to do with that.
Those are all, you know, more performance basketball shoes. Like something like the Lunar Epic. How much did that weigh again?
Like 7.
Like 7.
Yeah.
And so for like a casual shoe, I know the Lunar Epic's a runner, but you know, an NMD, you know, you're gonna be around that weight.
Yes.
I mean, this is a smaller size, of course, isn't like your standard, you know, like 10.5 size, but you know, it's a light shoe.
Yes, and another thing that I did notice is when I first started walking around in it, I didn't really notice it creasing as much as like real leather would.
Right.
But then over time it did crease, so I was kind of disappointed in that. But I guess it is a little bit more resilient to creasing, I guess. So which was another kind of cool trait of this material.
But some people may even like the creasing because
really?
Yeah, because that kind of, you know, signifies that it's a real leather,
I guess.
You know.
Yeah. But another thing about, you know, leather is that it's super hot.
Yeah.
You know, even though this material, if you feel it, it's really thin. You know, feel that.
Yeah, it's
super duper thin, but it's still super hot because there's no ventilation holes, and my feet were just sweating.
Yeah, it's just insulation for your feet.
Yes, basically, which is super. I mean, for winter, I guess it's good, but for summer and super hot here, it's been hot, and ventilation was not that good. So that's another con of the FlyLeather material. Basically, all leather materials.
And this is a summer colorway too.
Yeah. So that's another con. Another thing is that, you know, it is comfortable, right? It's super thin. Also, I felt that it was really light on my foot. The only thing is, you know, it's super hot.
Right.
So I don't know how they're gonna implement it on like performance model shoes, because that's what Nike said that they're gonna do. Maybe put a lot of fucking ventilation holes in the toe or something.
Just perforate it. Just cut some holes.
Yes,
you know?
very big holes.
Yeah.
You know, why not kind of like in FlyKnit? You know, there's a lot of holes in there, and it's basically a knit like upper, and leather is probably going to be more durable, right? So just put a lot of ventilation holes. It's super thin, so that feels nice, and you can. It conforms to your foot. It doesn't really need a huge amount of break-in time, so I feel like it'll be a kind of a nice comeback for leather. But you know, this is an $85 shoe. I believe this was 85 bucks. So I'm not sure if they're gonna put in more of their budget model shoes or more of their high-end shoes. We're not sure. I feel like they should put it in their, you know, like their budget model shoes, because they're basically saying it's a synthetic upper. And they're combining it with, you know, synthetic materials, so it's not a real like premium leather material that they should be using on their high-end models, you know. So I don't know what Nike's plan is, but FlyLeather, I don't know I don't know what to say.
New.
Yeah.
It's new.
Yeah.
That's our verdict.
It's new. And it's just I guess it's kind of like a gimmick, but it is thinner than real like other leather shoes like this. You know, like this is super thick.
Yeah.
So there's that, but and it's lighter, but other than that, it's basically the same material. It's just thinner and I guess more durable. Anyways, tell us what you guys think about FlyLeather and how Nike should implement it in their shoes. You know, in their premium models or in their budget models, and what, you know, basketball shoes or running shoes.
What about FlyLeather socks?
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
That'd be really nice.
With toes.
You should patent it and then sell it to Nike.
Exactly.
But anyways, that's it. That's FlyLeather, and that's a review of the FlyLeather Tennis Classic Nike shoe. And thank you guys for watching. We'll see you guys next one.
Later.
Peace.